John, first game back, obviously get a goal in this one. How did it just be back out on the ice?
Yeah, it felt good. Felt like it's been a really long time, honestly, and I think it was 5 weeks today that I was out. So it was slow, but it was obviously trainers did a good job and felt okay overall. Obviously, puck touches and things like that are a little rusty, but overall felt solid.
How much does it kind of affect you mentally to be out for that long and just kind of be sitting on the sidelines watching the team?
Yeah, it's obviously you want to be out there. Obviously, you still come to the rink every day and be able to see the guys. And the first couple weeks, when you're not on the ice, it feels a little weird, obviously. But like I said, happy to be back tonight.
And how good was it just to be back at practice with the guys?
Yeah, it was great. Like I said, it was a slow couple weeks, and then obviously it felt good to be back out there and just skating around and just having fun in the locker room. That's the kind of stuff that you miss when you're hurt. So overall, it was good.
So you clearly didn't lose your scoring touch while you were gone. How were you able to just kind of get back into the flow of scoring like that?
Yeah, I mean, I think tried to stay as sharp on the ice as possible, and when you're not on the ice for the first week or two, things kind of slow down. But I tried to get as many touches as I can the past 2 weeks, 3 weeks that I have been skating, and had a good couple full days of practice with the guys, and like I said, tried to get as many puck touches as I could. And obviously, it wasn't perfect tonight, but don't think it was awful either. So hopefully, we can just build off that.
Yeah. Now, was the adjustment to playing with these teammates again as easy as you made it look out there?
Yeah, I think with the team we have and the players that we have, it's a lot easier to come into the lineup, no matter how long it's been, and starts with our defense, and they're able to get the pucks up quick and all that kind of thing, and drives you in taxi, obviously, playing with those two guys, that make it pretty easy too.
Yeah. Now, in the first period and part of the second, Rockford seemed to be a little bit quicker, a little bit faster, a little bit more aggressive on the puck, but you guys were still able to kind of stop them. How were you guys able to do that?
Well, that's their game. That's their bread and butter. They want to play fast. They want to get up in the rush. They want to create odd man rushes, and the more we're able to stop that and create turnovers and go the other way, it's going to benefit us. But obviously that's their game, and they're really good at it. So you want to defend it and use it to your advantage.
Obviously, your first game back since October 24th. Just how good did it feel to go out there and get that goal and an assist in this one?
Yeah, I don't think it was really about the points. I think it's just getting back with the team, and I don't know, we have a great group of guys, so it was pretty easy to come back into it, and I don't know, just to get a win, it feels good.
How good did it feel to even just get back out there and start practicing with the team again after?
Yeah. Jerry put me in a really good spot throughout my whole recovery. I felt safe throughout the whole thing, and I've been through it enough to know what it takes to get back, and I don't know, I'm just happy with where I'm at right now.
How much does an injury like that kind of affect you mentally to just kind of keep pushing and keep grinding away to get back to where you are now?
Yeah, I don't know. I think this one's a lot different than my other ones. I think I kind of learned from all my other ones, and this one was kind of a little easier to get through. Spent more time with my family. That helps having them right down the road. But yeah, it takes a little bit of mental toll. But again, we have the right people in this locker room to help me through it.
Yeah. So you clearly didn't lose your scoring touch. How good was it to score that?
Yeah. Again, it's something that I love to do. It's awesome to get on the board. But again, I just want to help this team win. We're headed in the right direction again, and it just feels good to win.
Yeah. Would you walk me through that goal?
Yeah, honestly, I was just sitting in the slot, and Engel made a perfect pass to me, and just made sure to put it in the net for him.
Yeah, and so speaking of Engel, he celebrated you harder than I think if he scored his own goal. What's it like for you to come back, play your game, and have your teammates celebrate your wins like they're their wins?
Well, the funny part is that Emil left the game, so Engel took his spot, and then Engel on the bench, he's like, let's get you a goal. And then before that shift, and then we went out and did it. And it was pretty cool that he said that before the shift and it happened. So I think that's what he was most excited about, but he's also excited for me for sure.
Yeah. Now, pretty much every day while you were out, Wings fans were constantly asking us down here, when's he coming back? When's he coming back? How does it feel to know that Wings fans are so bought into you and love you so much that they genuinely want to know how you're doing, and they've been asking for months?
Yeah, again, it's where I want to be for sure. I want to play for Detroit, especially growing up a fan, but I got to be where my feet are first. I got to find my game first here, and then hopefully that comes. But again, this team's just so fun to be a part of right now. It's kind of hard to want to leave it, honestly, but it's being I don't know. It's just taking it day by day.
Yeah. Now I want to talk a little bit more about the game. Things were a little bit slower in the first and second. The third kind of picked up a lot. From your vantage point, what was the difference between the second and the third?
Yeah, I think it was just cleaning up our D zone, really, not letting them get to our net. They did score 2 pretty quick ones, and then I think we settled in pretty easily. And I think our D corps did a good job just advancing the puck to the forwards and then just getting it in and just playing behind them.
Yeah.
So just walk us through this one.
Got off to a good start getting that 1-0 lead, and they pushed back. Scored one on a control breakout, scored one off a face-off as well. D zone, things we talked about early. I just thought overall we continue to get a little bit better as the game went along, but still some things to clean up here. But again, you got to win these games. It's a division game, big home game. These are the games we talk about, and then making sure that we're competing.
How much of an asset is it for this team to have guys like Leonard and Mazur back in the lineup when you're pushing to get to the playoffs?
Yeah, I mean, obviously both are big parts of our team. I haven't seen Mazur really all year except for the start, so it's nice to have him back and just in the locker room around the guys, and same with Lenny. Obviously the goal that he scored here tonight, you can see what he does for us. He's an offensive spark. It's important to have those guys healthy and back in our lineup.
And what do you expect going into this weekend against Cleveland, your first time going down there this season?
Well, Cleveland's a very good team, very good lineup. They play us hard every single time. They're a very good home team, and so I think it's going to be a battle. There's no doubt about it. I think it's going to be more of a playoff style type of hockey for Friday and Saturday.
So in the first and part of the second, Rockford was very quick. They were very aggressive on the puck. But you guys were able to stop them a lot. I mean, they still scored, but you were able to stop them. What were you guys doing to prevent them from getting any sort of momentum after that?
Just our structure, just guys sticking with our structure, trying to play as tight as we can. They do a good job of rolling around the outside, a lot of motion, getting their D involved, using the back of the net to create offense and generate offense. They do a really good job. Their top 6 tonight played really well. They got a goal from their 4th line as well. So I give their forwards a ton of credit the way they played. And again, I think it's part of our game tonight. I'd like to see a little bit better is our D zone coverage.
Yeah. Now the third period, the offense seemed to come a little bit more alive. I know part of that's when you have an empty net.
Yeah,
chances are a little bit in your favor. But what do you think the difference kind of was between the other 2 periods and the third?
Well, I think we just got that lead. We got the goal to make it 5-2. That's a big one. They made it 5-3, and then they had to pull their goalie. So again, our guys know the plan. When the goalie's out, we were able to get 2 tonight to extend our lead. But it wasn't a 7-3 game. Let's put it that way. It was a tighter game than the score indicated.
Yeah. Now you had 2 guys who returned who scored. What is it like to know that these guys can come back from lengthy injuries and not lose their scoring touch?
Good players. Number one, I think they did a good job, making sure that they're ready to go. I don't think they came back too early. That can be a problem at times. But again, just that injection of energy, and you're always excited to get that first game back, and I'm sure both guys were excited to be back in the lineup and playing with their teammates. And I thought our guys did a good job to rally around them a little bit.
Yeah, and then you started with a traditional lineup, 12 forwards, 6 defensemen. Coming into the game, though, for you as a coach, was it exciting to finally have a full lineup out there?
I'll play 11-7 all day long. It's not unconventional. There's a lot of teams that play 11-7. With 12-6, you can get a little bit more of a flow in our lines. But what happens is, there's some guys up front don't. What happens in 11-7? Your forwards play more minutes. Your D don't. This way you can kind of share the minutes around, but we had a forward go down for half the game, so we played 11-6 for a majority of the game here tonight, and so just doesn't really matter what type of lineup we have, to be honest with you. Just making sure guys are prepared for it and ready to go.
Good.
Perfect. Thanks.
Thanks.